Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown what has happening so far. So today is May 1st, which is my first official day with Stampin' Up. Yay! And it has been so crazy. So I know many of you are still waiting for some orders from Close to My Heart to be shipped, and I told you in an email earlier this week that I am on it, so I check them every day, and as soon as I see that your package has shipped, I will send you either an email or a text, whatever I have available from you as a contact, and with the tracking number. So naturally they're down to a small amount of staff now, but the packages will ship and they will come. It just takes yeah, longer than expected, but they will be there. So I just got 3 more notifications this morning, and I have a total of, I think, 15 still coming, including my own. I don't even know how many. So it has been crazy, but they will be coming. So be assured, rest assured, they will be here. The next thing I want to quick talk about, I know that today was the first day also that the special Close to My Heart products that are been moved, or that Stampin' Up took over, went on sale. So this was the first batch. There's another one coming, a new collection in June. There will be something in July, including the gnomes for summer. And then there will something in September is a bigger release, but I'm not quite sure when they will come. So there are some Christmas papers, some Halloween, just stay tuned. So but all of them are very limited because the amount that Stampin' Up was able to purchase from Close to My Heart was literally what they had ordered for the beginning of each of those months. So things sell out, sadly, again, very fast. So like this morning, I know they went live Mountain Time at midnight. So at May 1st at midnight Mountain Time, which is in I think, let's see, 2 a.m. for us here in the Eastern Zone. Yeah, I didn't stay up that long, so I just said, okay, if they're sold out, they're sold out. If I'm lucky, I'm lucky. So this morning around 6ish, I put my order in, and I still was able to get the workshop kit and the dies. But shortly after, dies are gone. One of the stamp set is gone. So I think the mixed paper packs are gone. Cardstock packs are gone. So things are moving quickly still, and Stampin' Up limited anybody who can order depending on the email address that they have on file. So if they got your email address from Close to My Heart, you were able to order. If you didn't had the right one, or you didn't had an active one, then you were not able to get the products to begin with. So everything is still, like I said, it was the first day. Plus Stampin' Up released their new annual catalog, or it went live for everybody today too. So I'm working on a little walkthrough, because if you're familiar with Stampin' Up catalogs, they have changed. So this year is the first year where it changed completely. So you might wonder, okay, where are all the things that I normally get? I will give you a little run through, but that might not come till Saturday. Other than that, once I'm done here talking to you, I will flip the camera and then we have a quick look on what I pre-ordered. So I have a couple things that came in my starter kit, and I am waiting for my order that I just placed this morning to show you a little bit more of some layouts and things like this, which my intention is to use what Stampin' Up offers right now. But I have to first get my material until I can work with it, so this will take a while. So I will still post whatever I have planned to do right now, but things will change as time goes by. Further than that, let me see. Yeah, so Stampin' Up and Close to My Heart products, there's, I guarantee next month when the new batch of papers will come in from Close to My Heart, it will be the same thing. They will sell out very quickly. So you either have to be up early and put in your orders, or you just say it is what it is. If they're gone, they're gone. I can tell you Stampin' Up has some really wonderful products, and naturally it is different from what we are used to, too close to my heart, but there's a lot you can work with. So just stay tuned, hang in there. Things will all even out at one point in time, but it is a little bit crazy. And I can tell you, April was ridiculous crazy, just closing up one business and then starting with a new one. And we tried to get a lot of information ahead of time, but naturally now I'm getting like 5, 6, 7 emails every day from Stampin' Up with, okay, this is what you need to know. This is what you need to know. Remember to do this. And it's like, yeah, you can only absorb so much, but I'm trying to hang in there and it's all good. Anyway, so stay tuned. If you are a customer with if you're one of my VIPs and you order with Stampin' Up in the month of May, you will receive a catalog for free, the annual new catalog. So here's another thing for those close to my heart peeps. We are used to getting a free idea book or catalog at the beginning of the cycle, and with our first orders, Stampin' Up doesn't do that. So these catalogs that they have, it's an annual one, number one, so we don't have to wait for, beside the little small seasonal ones that they bring out at the beginning and at the end of the year. But our main catalog will be, he's not free, so you have to pay for it. But you will get a PDF version that you can download, so you can look it up on your computer or tablet, whatever you use. I haven't set the system up yet. I have to go through all this. So my customers, I plan on sending one when they come out, so hang tight. But for now, if you order something in May, you will receive the catalog for free. And any customers of mine that will order through my new website, which I will post link down below, in the month of May will receive a price in June. So I give you more info on that one, but just let me figure some things out. Like I said, I don't have everything here yet, and it is really the first day. So this being said, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, contact me on Facebook, or down here in the comments. Otherwise, text me, you know, if there's anything you need to know. It is all new, and I know that it is not only you for you when you go to the website and look at it and say, well, I can't find this, I can't find that. Same as for us, demos now. It's all new, and it is, yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's okay. And plus social media, so I think I will do this over the weekend to actually update my blog and everything. I tried to update some of the links already, but I know I missed some, and some pictures are still old, and so I'm getting there little by little. Hang tight. The posts that you see and the information you see is all current and correct, but everything, the framework might need some tweaking and changing, so just so you know. All right, but before we talk any further, I will switch the camera and I will show you quick what I ordered in my kit for now. And then when the big order comes, I can show you a little bit more and we talk a little bit more about colors and everything else. All right, okay, here we are. So just a quick run through. So this is the new catalog. I do have the previous one, which was good till the end of April, and the mini catalog that came from January to February to April. It's called Celebration, and I just keep those as reference to give you a little bit idea, because I know those of you who are familiar with Stampin' Up catalogs will know all this, but those peeps from close to my heart who are not that familiar, I think it's a great gateway to just get started. And then this one is totally different. So Stampin' Up right now is in the process of changing a lot of things themselves, And one thing is this new catalog, and I have heard already mixed comments about it, but I think we're all gonna start fresh because nobody's really familiar with the new system, so it's all good. I will walk you through that, but this will be at a different time. Okay, and I apologize already for the background noises. I have my window open because it's warm and it is very windy outside. Plus, I think there's a couple of squawking geese out there. All right, let's start with the little things first. So, Stampin' Up. Oops, I almost wanted to say close to my heart, so used it. So, Stampin' Up has these really great new embossing folders, and they are huge. So, they are really big. So, there are 6 by 8.5. So if you have one of the papers that they offer, the 11 by 8.5, you run it through the machine almost the entire width of the paper in here. So this is really a cool embossing folder. It does not have the opening like Close to My Heart ones used to do, because the design really goes from edge to edge, but it is creating a really nice and deep embossing. So this is what they call their 3D embossing folders, I think, in the catalog. So I got the swirls one. It's called So Swirly. And I can't wait to see what we can create with this one. And I leave these things here. I'm not packing them up while you have to listen to me putting them back in the little envelope. So here we go. So these are some gems, and then they are called Tinsel's Gem 3-pack, and they are a little bit like our pearls, so they're not flat as the dots, but not as thick as the pearls either. They're really pretty. I think I counted 5. There are 25 big ones and 25 small ones, and then 3 different colors. So this is one of, I think it's a pretty design. So that was just a test for me to see how thick they are. Then I have this set here, which came in a bundle. And again, I'm using already words that you might not familiar with, but we will go through them when we go through the catalog. So this set comes in a photopolymer stamp set. Difficult word. Okay, Stampin' Up has 2 different kinds of stamp sets: the rubber that clinch to your clear block, or the photopolymer, which is similar to my acrylics. They're clear stamps. Okay, so this is how they look like, just like ours. The packaging naturally is different. So you can see here it's naturally upside down because that's the way you put the stamp later on here. So this is the way it comes. It clinches on the block. But to use them, it's the same thing. If you have the rubber stamps or if you have the clear ones from Stampin' Up, they both clinch to the acrylic blocks. And the only difference is that because of the material, with the rubber ones you can't see through. So these are really nice thick stamps, and I like this set. It's got some cute little sayings on there. I like this cent dollars, and I like them because they coordinate with the next packaging that I'm gonna show you. They also have some sea stars and some which looks like little stones and a little background stamp. So these create nice backgrounds, so will these. And even so they're like seaside themed, I think we can use them for a lot of different things. And so that was my thought process to grab this set for now. Okay, here we go. So this is another bundle. It's the Seaside Wishes hybrid embossing folder. In hybrid, so while this big one was a 3D, hybrid embossing folder, I will show you. These ones are a little bit thicker than the ones you're used to for different reasons. Again, so I don't know if you can see, so this is a little bit thicker than what we normally have. It does not have the opening here, but it does give you a really deep embossing. And just to give you an idea, the difference, so this is the normal size that we often have, and this is the bigger one. So you can tell the difference when you see them right next to each other. This one will emboss just regular. You have these cent dollars here. You have the cent impression in the background. You can ink it up. So this is a regular embossing folder. But the cool part is, if you're going to use this one with it, and this is another thing. So this is the packaging, how their dies come. And there's some sticky behind here, and you can carefully, or you have to carefully lift them up, because sometimes that sticky stuff is very sticky and you can bend your dies if they're very delicate. So be careful at the beginning. What I will do when I show you what I plan on doing is, since Close to My Heart had the dies always on a magnetic sheet, and I really like this, I will convert this, because I'm not a fan of the sticky, but it is what it is right now. All right, so this die actually fits inside this hybrid embossing folder, and I have it the other way. I was playing with it last night. Okay, let's see. It should click in. It really clicks in place. Here we go. Okay, this way around. There we go. Okay, it's all new to me, as you can tell. So what it does is it kind of really locks into place here, so it's not moving. So you put your paper on, you close this one, and then you run it through your embossing machine. And what it does is it not only embosses the cent dollars right away, but it also cuts them out. So you are left at the end with a background piece that has a couple of holes in it, and then the individual cent dollars, and they're already embossed for you, which is great. And you just have to figure out how they go together. But like I said, you can tell this one is moving a little bit too far, so it fits on here right away, and it doesn't move when I move it here. The only thing I have to figure out, and like I said, it just came last night, literally, so I haven't even had a chance to play with them. What I'm gonna figure out is what sandwich I need to use when I run this to my Big Shot, because they have their own, Stampin' Up has their own die cutting machine, and they have a special plate. But I think it's just because this one is a little bit thicker than our normal one, so we just have to figure something out. But I will let you know. I run a couple tests and see. So see how hard this is. This is brand new to get off, and then at one point the sticky stuff comes off. So this is another die. There are two on here that actually die cut these really delicate lacy circles that can go on top of those cent dollars, or you can use them individually. And that was my other thought, is I think they look a little bit like, you know, flowers or something. So I'm gonna play with them and let you know. I'm not gonna try to close this now. This goes in here. So yeah, this one is a lot thicker than what we normally are used to, so we just have to figure out the combination of them, but that's for another time. Then I ordered the Fluid 100 watercolor paper, because I'm a watercolor girl, and I just wanted to see what that paper, how it feels and how thick it is. So it is very nice. It has a nice, not super white bright, but nice bright color. It has a little bit smoother side and then a little bit rougher, which is normal for watercolor paper. And it comes in, what is this, 5x7. And it has a nice thickness too. It is not super thick, and when I'm gonna start playing with it, I show you the difference between the Canson one that I normally use and then the very cheap one. So this is like a middle thing between them, which I really like, so I can't wait to try to play with this one. And there are 10 in this package, so plenty to play around with. Okay, now let's get to the design paper. So design paper, 12 by 12 paper for pages. That was my intention to get first, because I figured I can play with those a little bit and see what they have. I know that Stampin' Up! Is very committed, and they are working right now on getting different designer papers and things done, but this will not happen till maybe the end of the year. So I figured we're just gonna give it a try and see what they already have and what we can do with that. And one of the papers I really like was this lavender paper, and I will link it down below as well, so you know what to look for. And like ours, they're two-sided, like the Close to My Heart papers used to be. So I think they have some really pretty designs on these ones here. And naturally it works for cards, no question, but it also works for layouts. And this is another one that's pretty. And then you have this kind of a background. You have little butterflies here. Remember those layouts where we can cut and put this over to in two corners? That's gonna be, I think that's gonna be one I'm gonna try. And you can always use the leftovers for cards. Here's a nice gingham. There's another one. So in these paper packs you have 12 sheets, I think it is. 2 of each, and the back side and the front side are different. This is pretty too. And I just saw it last night in the living room with not so good lighting, so now they look totally different when I get them in brighter light. And here we have some leaves. So overall, I think this is a nice package to work with. And I will see about the thickness and everything. I will talk when I start working with those. They seem to be a little bit thinner than ours, but Close to My Heart. I'm sorry if I keep saying ours. After 15 years with one company, it's, yeah, it's hard to change the wording. Okay, this is Spanial Leaver 12 by 12 paper, and there are 12. And so you have 6 different double-sided designs. That was number 1. Let me put this over here. So this one is the Take to the Sky 12 by 12 paper, same thing. It's got 12 sheets in here. And this one, let's pull this one out. So this one is kind of interesting. It's got Close to My Heart used to do this with paper packs in the past too. That you had one sheet where you could cut it apart. So you had a 4 by 6, you had pocket cards 3 by 4s. In this case, you have as embellishments those little tags, and then the back side is a solid design. And I think we're familiar with this. Then we have these cool ones. And again, it doesn't have to do anything. I mean, this is masculine, travel outdoors. It doesn't all. If you have a designer in your family, even if he designs cars, but you know, you can use just this as a background or an add-on. Then we have this one on the other side. That's cool too. And we have this really gorgeous old map. And then this is a bluish textured one. And talking about colors and everything, we will go through all this. Just give me a little bit time to just sort everything, because like I said, right now it's like everything every day, multiple times. Here we have some green, and then this is kind of cool too. This is like the rivets and metal. And then we have clouds. And a nice neutral gray back on the back side. And then these ones are airplanes. Pretty. We can cut those out for embellishments too. And then we have a more topographic card. See, this would be nice for boys, you know, little babies, page 2 or something. So I think this has a lot of potential as well. Okay, then we have this one here. This was called the Country Lace 12 by 12, also 12 sheet. And this reminded me a little bit of our mix and papers that we used to have. So this looks like denim texture. Loving it. And then this is the back side. Nice peachy, flowery, but not too busy, so really nice. Then we have another cotton denim type, and then we have this one here in the back. I hope you can see this a little bit. So this one has a settled grayish beige design. This one's pure, I would say, linen. And here we have a blue one, but even this blue one has a little bit of a texture in here, so, but very settled. So I think this just works with everything. Gray. I love neutral colors because they usually combine or work with anything you have. Here's a little, it's not green, it's like a beige too. Almost shortbread color of close to my heart. Here we have nice peachy tone with little dots, and then this one is pretty too. Got a little bit of texture in the design. And then we have this one here, which is more like washed out denim. And then we have this really pretty gray design. So overall, partially laced type of papers and designs, but I think very neutral and something we can work with. Country lace, yeah. And then the one that sold me the first when I saw it, it is called Country Woods. So the lace and the woods are actually, they come in a bundle, but I will show you when we do the catalog. And this one is all about wood grain paper. So this blue one is great in itself, but I really like the backside. And I already have an idea for that one. And the pictures might just blow your mind because they are taken where you wouldn't expect them to see. But we make it work. So here we have a nice wooden plank. And then we have this one on the other side. So you might remember, Close to My Heart used to have a similar paper pack and add on textured wood grains. This looks like hardwood floor, and then here this patina, that greenish patina, that is cool. This looks like a tree trunk, a little bit weathered. On the side again with patina, this is almost like copper colored. That's cool. And then we have definitely old plank or with a white wash. And a nice thing, you always have two of each, so that's always good. So here we have another one, and then this one is more like a gray wash. So I think, I know these are more neutral colors, but I didn't want to go all the way. They have plenty with flowers all the time, because I know they have plenty of flower papers, very pretty, which will work with our layouts no problem. But I thought, you know, we might want to try something different too. So textured paper, wood grain, we have a little bit of a more masculine paper, and we have some flowers. And I think, you know, the colors, they all go together. So it all depends on what you're gonna do with it, the grays in there. So I will figure something out. And then last but not least, this was actually a little gift from Stampin' Up for us starters, and it is called Paper Pumpkin. And more about this program in the near future, but this one is really cute. So this is a subscription program where you can get a box every month, and you get a preview. If you don't like it, you don't have to take it that month, but this is really cool. So when you open it, there's a little info sheet in here. You get a little ink pad, like our little mini used to be. Same thing. That is Pebbled Path. You get a little stem set with it. 1,000 good luck wishes, hello friend, wishing you all the best, and a couple of flowers. And then this is really neatly packed, and I peeked in yesterday, but I didn't open it all the way, so we're gonna open this together to see what's inside here, if I get it out. Oops, sorry. Put this box aside. Okay, so this is all the best, and this is an older one, but who cares? Paper doesn't get old, right? And this is for us to play with and test. So let's see what is in this package. And I know some of you have wondered, you know, how are we gonna approach. So I'm not quite sure 100% yet, but my plan is to naturally use some of the 12 by 12 paper that is available for you to purchase. I still gonna use my leftover cardstock, and I have plenty from Close to My Heart, but I will guide you to the colors that match up with the Stampin' Up colors, and then we go and see, you know, what design papers they will come up in the future. And I might toss in a design paper here and there that is still from Close to My Heart, but you might still have something similar at home that you want to use. And please do so, because I know that the paper that I have, you might not have at home anyway, but it is about the idea, the design, the layout that you maybe be able to copy and just use your papers. Because I don't know if you have this, you don't have the same pictures that I have, and you might just convert it. My beach pictures might be your birthday pictures for something. So just keep an open mind, and like I said, I will mix it up and we see. So this is some sticky, oh, this is, I think this is the tear and tape that they have. And I think I should unpack it all, because the instructions are in this thing here. So get started. Let me see. It gives you the color instructions. It gives you instructions, number 1 card, number 2, number 3. So it gives you all how you can put them together exactly as they plan to, but naturally you can do your own. Nice thing is too, you have a nice measurement here on the side too, if you're unsure. And here you can see again, there's the tear and tape, there's the ink pad, so you need an ink pad for this one. Here you don't. I was just looking. Did they gave us a little? Nope. Okay, so you might need a block. There's no block involved here. Like I said, this is the first time I'm unpacking this. I have to read instructions, but I don't bore you with this right now. I just want to show you what is in this kit. So here's a little sample of their bling. So these are little rhinestones, really pretty, lightly green. These are a little sample of their foam dots. In this case, they're dimensionals. Then we have a couple of little dots here. I'm sure that's for one of the boxes there, so I leave this in here because otherwise I'm losing it somewhere in here. Okay, let's look. So these are the envelopes, and aren't they pretty? So they come already printed, so they have a nice print design. My ladies in class always print extra flowers and stuff on their envelopes. Here they come already pre-printed for you. How nice is that? Ooh, and then we have card bases. Oops, and there's more. I'm taking this apart here. Okay, let's look at the card bases. These are pretty, and they're double-sided, so they're scored in the middle here, so when you fold them together, you have a back and the front. And it's got, I don't know if you can see this, this is a little bit gold foiled here too. Those little dots are gold foiled. And you have 1, 2, 3 of one kind. Here this is more like clouds. We got another set of 3 here. Same principle, two-sided. And then we have these beautiful ones with this nice already pre-stamped frame and around. This is gold foiled. I think this is just a card front. Let me peek. Yes, so this just goes in this case on the card here in the front. And then you add extra flowers to them. So you have 3 of these. And then you have these die cuts here. I have to say this set is awesome. You have little gold die cuts and they really pop out easy. And you have these ones here. And they all go, so on the card where this gold center goes in here, you have a couple of flowers you put on there. There's another flower and a gold one on this one here. And then this one has a wreath around it. Oh no, actually it's gold. It's this thing here. It's this gold wreath, and then they put a whole bunch of these flowers around to make it look like a wreath. So you have plenty of flowers. You have the toppings for one card. You have more gold foiled flowers to put on there. You have circles, and you have these banners here that you have to cut. You also have 3 of these. Actually, you got 4 of these center pieces. And then you also get for you, oh, this goes around. So this is a clear box, and I have seen those before, but you might not. So you unfold this, and then you can actually put all your, this goes together as a little box where all your cards can go in, and then this is the banner that wraps around it, and you can enhance it a little bit if you want to. So, and on these ones you can stamp. So there's really everything you need to create 9 beautiful cards included in the set, and all you have to do is get a block, and you have ink and some more adhesive, and you can start putting together your cards. So I really like this set. I don't know about you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this set. I know that there are multiple different out there. The most current one is one with cute little puppies and a kitty, but this one is currently not available, so this is out of stock, but will be back. But this one is really pretty, so I have to go through a couple more of these. And like I said, you get your ink pad and your stamp with it, and it comes in this cute little box on top. So what else can we ask for, right? And I think this is it, what I got for my starter kit. I mean, I got the papers and stuff for the business and something, but I don't think you want to see those. I also have catalogs, and like I said, upcoming new catalogs, we will find a way to get them to you. Other than that, let me put this back together. Little box here. Yeah, so this is my stash that I can play with for right now until my other order comes in, but I think this paper will give me a few ideas on what to do. And I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. I couldn't put the box up here because the box was way too big, but yeah, so I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to trying out these new things and playing around a little bit. If you have any questions, like I said before, please comment below, text me, email me, catch me on Facebook, and I will update stuff as I go. Like I said, when something like this happens where you switch companies and everything is completely different, all of a sudden you realize how much stuff you have on social media and other places. And it's like, you know, when I don't know, your password get hacked and you have to change literally every any password in your lineup of, you know, bank accounts, credit cards, you name it. It's no fun, but it's all good. So enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend. I hope that my catalog walkthrough will be done over the weekend, so maybe I can post it Saturday or Sunday, I will see. And other than that, next week card making project will be live on Thursday, and I will see what I can get together with some layouts. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and make sure to stop by and check out the other videos that are coming. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.